I'm Ricky and I'm 38 weeks pregnant. My belly hasn't changed much since for the past week or so, so I think it looks pretty much the same. I don't think it dropped anymore. If you noticed, those of you who are following me for a while, we've rearranged the room a little bit, so we moved stuff around. The baby won't be sleeping here for a while, so the room actually needs to be a place for my parents and then my mother-in-law to stay in. So there's actually a bed over here, standing up. There's a bed that kind of stands up. Now basically all I'm doing is playing the waiting game, because it can come at any time. Basically full term right now. I think it's considered full term at 39 weeks and preterm up until then. We hope that he's going to stay in for another week or so. I have had a talk with him to tell him to stay in, but we don't know. I'm feeling great right now. I actually was sick this week. I had like a stomach bug that I got from my husband. My husband had it first, and then I got it. I was up all night, waking up every 2-3 hours to go to the bathroom, which sucked. It didn't feel good. My stomach was hurting, but I knew that it was a bug, so I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried that it was labor or anything like that, but it was uncomfortable. I didn't want to eat anything. I ate very little. I feel like basically it was kind of a preparation for me for when the baby comes, because I'm going to be having to wake up every 2-3 hours to feed him anyway. So all you do when you have that kind of bug is basically rest, drink a lot of fluids, try to get electrolytes in. So we actually have these like tablets, they're called Noon tablets, that you just put into water and they dissolve and they have electrolytes. So I use that plus lots of tea. And I ate a little bit. I ate some oatmeal, very like light food. You don't want to eat a lot of fat when you don't want to eat foods that contain too much fat and stuff like that when you're having diarrhea, because that actually makes the diarrhea worse, including also fibers and stuff. So I didn't eat any of my vegetables or fruit or anything like that, which actually I think afterwards caused me a little bit of constipation for the next couple of days after that, because I didn't move as much as I usually do. I didn't eat as much fiber as I usually do with the vegetables and stuff that I eat. So I had a little bit of constipation afterwards. And I'll give you a few tips at the end of this video of what you can do for constipation, if you want to stick with me for that. Also, when I was sick, I had to take a break from working out, which is hard for me. It's hard for me to not work out. A lot of people, it's hard to work out. Once working out is like a habit, it feels like you need it. It feels like something that you need to do, sort of like eating for me. So not working out for 4 days kind of sucked, but I was feeling pretty bad, so it was good that I rested, and I got into it gradually. I did like a pretty light workout. Yesterday was my first workout. I did a pretty light workout, and I need to get used to the idea that once the baby comes, I won't be able to work out for a few weeks. In terms of preparing for the birth, we also have to make sure that we have a dog sitter for the dogs, because you stay in the hospital for about 2 days if everything goes well. So I actually have people and friends of ours who said they would walk them, but I want someone to stay with them in the house. So I contacted people from rover.com. That's a place where you can like get dog sitters. And there was one guy who was supposed to meet with us on Sunday already, and he just disappeared suddenly. So I don't know what happened to him, and that fell through. So we're going to meet with someone on Friday, tomorrow. We're going to meet with him, and hopefully that's going to work out. Otherwise, we have to keep looking and hope that it doesn't happen before that, because I want someone to be able to stay with these guys. These dogs are really good with babies. We've had friends over and family, and they're really good with babies, so we're not too worried about that. Okay, so my tips for what you can do when you have constipation is A, drink a lot of fluids. That helps move things along. So you always want to drink more, especially if you're constipated. That is paired up with eating more fiber. So if you eat fiber and don't drink enough water, then it's not going to help you. Okay, so you have to eat fiber and drink more water at the same time. So fiber is like vegetables, mostly vegetables is the best. A little bit of fruit and some grains as well. That's where you're going to get most of your fiber. Third thing is to move a lot. You want to exercise, and when you walk, just walking will help you move things along a little bit. Also squatting, like the deep squats that I've shown you before. These deep squats, which are great for preparing for birth, also open up everything, and you can do that, or just squatting up and down, that kind of thing. Okay, light workouts, which you can do, will help to move things along as well. The last thing is, of course, reflexology, because I love reflexology and I find that it helps for a lot of things. So I'm just going to show you quickly what you can do with reflexology to help to move things along with the digestive system, okay? So if you look over here at the map of the foot, this is the left foot, you'll see that you have the large intestine over here. Okay, the small intestine here is in the middle. And then you got the stomach is over here. Okay, so when you're doing the digestive system, I showed you in the past about what to do if you got acid reflux, which is like the esophagus here. So you kind of go down here. You can do that. You can start the whole digestive system by going down here, going down like this on the stomach, and then you go with the digestive, with the large intestine, you kind of go a few times lines like this, and then in the corner here, a lot of times things get stuck in corners, so you want to kind of do that, then down, and then across, and then out. You can also do the small intestine right here in the middle. So I'm going to show that to you on my foot right now so you can see it in actuality, but I think it helps with the map, so you can see that as well. So find somewhere comfortable to sit down, or get someone else to do this for you. If you have a giant belly and you can't reach your feet, lean back on something. And basically, as I showed you on the map, you will start from your, actually from your right side, because that's where the large intestine begins. You start from the esophagus going down between the big toe and the second toe, downwards. Then you go across, you can do the liver here, because that's also part of the digestive system. Okay, and then we're going to go down to the small intestine right here in the middle, right just above the heel here. So you do that. You can do that with your thumb here in circular motion. You want to go clockwise, because clockwise is the way your body works. Okay, and then we're going to move on to the large intestine. So it starts from the right side here, and it comes up till you feel this, like there's a little bony section here that sticks out of your side. That's the corner. Okay, that's the corner of the large intestine. So you kind of do a few like circular motions, and it's hard. Get in there deep, okay, right in the corners there, because stuff gets stuck in the corner, as I mentioned. Okay, so you kind of go in there for a lot, and then you go lines this way. Okay, so do that a few times, and then you continue that on the other side. Okay, so the other side will continue, the large intestine will just continue on across here, down to that bony section on the other side. Do circles inside there, get deep into that corner there, come down again. Then you got another corner here right at the edge of your heel, at the top of the heel there. You do circles in there, then you go in, down this way, and then out. Okay, and if you didn't do the esophagus here, and then the stomach here as well, and the small intestine as well. And then you can do that again. Okay, so again, let's just do the large intestine. So you're coming up here from the right side, in the corner, circular motions. You want to do like 7 or 8 or even 9 times, and then across, and then across to here. So you're just letting things kind of like flow. You're helping things flow better. And then in the corner again, get deep in there. You might feel some crackling feelings. That means that there's some stuff stuck there. I mean, I don't know if this is real or not, but a lot of times, anecdotally, it actually helps. And then down, and then across again, and then through. So if you want to see more of reflexology that I do, you can check out the link up here and in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I really appreciate you guys being with me on this pregnancy journey. It's really nice to share it with other people. If you liked it, you can click the like button. You can subscribe to my channel if you'd like. And thank you so much for watching.